Last time we discussed about levels, how to create these levels, an option of or the other method. There are two methodology that I teach you. Either you copy these levels, or either to go to datum from architecture tab and datum levels. So what is, for the review, what is the difference between the two? If you definitely copy from this part and copy, use copy tools, okay, and then use the constraint and multiple, you can multiple copy the levels. But the disadvantage of that is you need to go to view and floor plan views and floor plans, okay, not unlike when you are creating from datum from here, and then you click and drag, it's automatically shown the levels here, or the floor plans in the floor plans. So that is the difference between the two. So before we proceed in creating walls, I want you to check in or go to the view floor, under floor plans, go to NGL, just double click it, and then you are in NGL. For example, you are in a hurry and you already deleted this elevation, and this elevation is east elevation, and you delete this part. For example, I delete this one, okay, warning, can be ignored, view east will be deleted. So I deleted this one. So you notice that in this elevation, that east elevation is already deleted. So the solution that you can do is either you click this one, the other elevation, or the west elevation, and use the mirror tool from here and click this one, and then click mirror from here, just straight. So you have this elevation. So all you need to do is west elevation number 1, you will just right click and rename it by east. Okay, so that's it. So the other method is you can delete this part again. The other method is from this one view, and you see this elevation, click elevation, just click here and add the elevation mark here, somewhere around here. So you have this elevation and elevation 1A. So you right click this part, right click and rename it by east. Okay, so that is some common problem that you can encounter while using Revit. Okay, so this part you can move this part. If you I will zoom this part. If I click this part, you will notice that there is a compass from this one is viewing from view from east. This one is the other tools that if you will click, the other elevation will show here, elevation 1B. Okay, so I don't need this part. Okay, I don't need that, only I need this part. So you can play with this. You can either view or move. Okay, so another thing is, if you notice this elevation mark, if you notice this edited or new elevation mark that we created, if I click this arrow tools here, you see that the view boundary is from this part to up to this part only. So how you can expand it? Because if you go to view, double click it, you cannot see anything. The levels you cannot see, because the boundary of this arrow is directional arrow is up to here only, so you cannot see the levels around here. So all you need to do is drag this part, drag up to here, and you will notice that the boundary also from this part to this part is limited. So if you go to view, you cannot see also the levels from here and here. So all you need to do is go to NGL again, NGL, and click this part, click, and go here in the properties, drag down and click crop view, crop view. So that is the boundary from this part to this part. Okay, so all you need to do is drag here and drag somewhere around here. So if you click this NGL now from east, because this is the one we created before, try to zoom in. Okay, go to NGL, you will notice now the levels. Okay, so from NGL you go click this part, and then the boundary is already here. So that is our second topic. So another thing is I want you to create the building somewhere from the center, from here to here and here to here. Why? Because from annotation I will create detail line, click, I want to move this part. Okay, in order to have to be center. Okay, so what is the purpose that I want you to create at least at the center of this portion? Because if you created a wall, for example, you are creating a building somewhere around here, and I go to south elevation, you see that your building is overlapping your level. So I don't want you to see, I don't want to see like this in your classwork. So better to, the building must be centered, at least must be centered. So when I go to south elevation, it's, and then go to view, visual, shaded, click, tutorial 1. Okay, so that's it. This is now your building. So make sure that your drawing is on the center of the elevation. Also, you can move your elevation. Other way around is to move your elevation in order for you, because if you already established from this part, it's fine for you to move your elevation because you can move it, right? You can move it. So that's it for now.